Hi guys, hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's CCM here, and today we are going to discuss part 2, how you will know that you're in a toxic working environment. Please, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, and if you're not new here, welcome also. Please subscribe before you do anything else. Please subscribe. Subscribing is free, and also press the notification bell on the other side. In case I upload any video, you'll be among of the first one to know. So you remember, if you have watched my first video, I talked about 5 signs that you get to know you are in a toxic working environment. So today is part 2. I'm going to continue with the other 5 points that you will know you are in a toxic working environment. So welcome, let's start. So point number 6, because the other one has picked 5 points, so now I will continue. Point number 6, how you will know that you're in a toxic working environment. Rapid employee. You all know what I mean by rapid employee. This means many employees, more than expected in your line business, have quit the job in a certain period of time. So that's what I mean by rapid employee. Point number 7, no work-life balance. No work-life balance. What do I mean by that? By that I mean that you don't have your personal time. You work maybe more hours. Yeah, I can see you work. I can say you work longer hours in such a way you don't have your own time to do your own things. Not every time work. Sometimes you have to have your personal life. Maybe you want to go travel somewhere. Maybe you want to go sometimes to picnic or even a museum or game activity like basketball or ice skating, or you can go to a movie, meet your friends, talk, have good time. Maybe sometimes you want to go to shopping, maybe buy your groceries, even you don't have time to buy groceries because you're working more or longer hours. Yeah, that's what I mean by no work-life balance. Point number 8, you feel burned out. Yes, you feel you're burned out. Remember, you go to work, and whenever you go to this working environment, you feel like every time I believe you feel like you're exhausted. Like you feel maybe like I'm not performing very well, or I'm not doing enough. By that I mean you burn out. You feel exhausted. Even if you're told to do something or you're asked to do an activity, you feel, no, this is not what I want to do. I believe that's, on my own point, being burned out, that's what's mean. And so be careful when you feel like you burn out whenever you're working. That's a toxic working environment. You should be happy. You should be energetic. You should be more creative. Like whenever you go to work somewhere that you love and you are happy at that working environment. But whenever you feel you're burned out, every time you feel exhausted, there must be something wrong with that. Point number 9, no forward movement. Yes, no forward movement. I mean too much negativity. Too much negativity in such a way when it comes to your career growth. you don't get that opportunity to grow your career. And also maybe it comes maybe whenever you want to maybe give an idea or talk on your behalf, you feel there's too much negativity that pushing you away from where you're working. You feel, I can say in short, you feel you don't have peace. Let me say that. You feel you don't have peace. So that's a no forward movement. You cannot even grow in your career. So point number 10, your gut is telling you. Your gut is telling you. And this is true. Anytime you go to work and you feel there's something talking to you, you feel there's a spirit talking to you, but you don't know what kind of spirit is this talking to you. Example I can say, whenever you go to work, maybe you're not comfortable with your team. Suddenly, it just happened you're not comfortable with your team, with the people you are working with. You're not even comfortable with your manager. Remember, you've been working with your manager maybe for some times, but suddenly you feel like, no, there's something pushing you away from your manager or pushing you away from your team, your working colleagues. You feel also you're not comfortable to get involved in what they are doing. You feel also you're not comfortable when it comes to sharing ideas or maybe sharing the problems that you're facing while working. Or maybe you feel like you're not even comfortable to share with your manager what you're going through. You also feel like suddenly with that your gut is telling you, suddenly you also change your attitude. Yes, you change your attitude, and maybe your colleagues will be able to inform you, or even your manager will notice, and they will see like, no, this is not the person that we used to know. Your attitude change also. Yes, your attitude change. Maybe you've been open, you've been an open person to your team or to your manager. Suddenly you cannot be able to share or to be open to your manager or to your team, or I will say suddenly the trust is cut off. You don't trust anyone now, and you've been working with those people. Don't forget, you've been working with those people, but suddenly you just feel there's no trust. You don't trust these people. You feel like you're at the wrong place. Yes, you feel like you're at the wrong place. You feel like this is not the place that I need to be. So when you feel such things, just get to ask yourself, why am I feeling this? What is happening in me, or what is happening here where I am working? Then you have to get to know those are the signs that will let you know you're working in a toxic working environment. So for me, I will recommend, if you feel such, it's much better to take a break. Take a break, and it is very, very important. You can take a vacation, go home maybe like 2 months, think about it. Is this really what I want to keep on doing? And why am I feeling this? And what can I do, or where can I change? Or come up with a solution. You can, when you take a vacation or you take a break, just tell your manager you need to take your break, and probably he will allow you. Think about it. And if you feel really this is not the place that you really want to work, it's okay. It's okay. Move out. Look for a better place, or look for somewhere else that you don't feel your guts are telling you, your spirit is talking to you and telling you this is not the right place you need to be. What I will say, peace is more important where you're working. If you work somewhere and you feel you have peace, trust me, you will work in a good way. Yes, that's what I feel from my experience. When I have peace in my heart, or when I have peace where I am working, I even trust my colleagues more. I even trust my manager. I am open to talk to my manager. I am open to talk to my colleague. I don't fear, I don't have fear to speak out what I am feeling, or to share what I am feeling. So for me, whoever is watching this video, maybe you're working in a toxic working environment and you don't know. Every day you wake up in the morning, you feel like, oh my God, I'm going the same place. Even if you're paid, but you still like, oh my goodness, today I'm going to work the same place. Then I believe it's the high chance for you to think about it and do something else that your heart will be happy. Your heart will feel that you are at a peace. So today comes to the end of our topic. So remember, I told you before, I had the first video, I talked about 5 signs to know that you're in a toxic working environment. And today I've talked the rest 5 points that you can feel you are in a working environment. So in total, there are 10 signs that will make you know where or when you're working in a toxic environment. So I believe this has helped you. And if you have more points, you can also share with me, and also you can share on us. Kindly comment down below, give me comments, give me feedback. Let me know the more topics that you want me to talk about, and let's share our knowledge. So I want to say thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. My other video will be, I think I will talk about why employees stay where they are. So I will have part 2 to talk about the other 5 points why employees stay where they are. Thank you so much. And I want to say again, subscribe is free. Support me and let us grow together like a family. Thank you so much and have a good day. Ciao.